thought I'd do another quick video of channels I recommend. I guess we'll call this part two since it's the second one. In terms of channels for the Strokes, really, if you just type in the Strokes guitar lesson, you'll find a lot of videos by a lot of channels, which is great. So there's no lack of resources there. I like Matty Gregg's channel. I know I recommended it before. But in terms of Strokes, he has a very good channel. He's done covers of the music. He sings great. He's able to do a good Julian Casablancas impression. He's also able to explain the music theory, the music or the mechanics, musical mechanics behind the Strokes music, which is really cool. I want to say, that the way he was talking about the way that the total chord that the band altogether makes, when all the parts are going, the guitars and the vocal and everything, was interesting because I feel like that's what I hear when I hear Jars of Clay's first record. I struggle with the song they have called Sinking, which I am wondering how much what Charlie does on the piano along with what the guitars are doing mixes to make a greater chord per se. And how I'm sort of was trying to condense all that into one guitar with a recent video I did on that song where I'm playing it in standard tuning instead of the alternate tuning they used and stuff. Anyway, um, so yeah, so anyway, Matty Gregg's music channel is great for Strokes. Not only learning like I guess the guitar parts, but actually how the musical mechanics behind them work. So that's really cool. There's another guy called, if I'm gonna try to say this right, George Orellana. George with a J. Unless I'm supposed to say Jorge Orellana. Anyway, trying. But his videos are great. There's no talking. There's just straight to the point. You see the guitars. There will be the first part on the top, second part on the bottom. There'll be tabs in the lower left window, section of each window of each guitar to follow along with. Um, and it's just straight up going through the song, and you can slow the video down. You can rewind the video back. You can replay it as many times as you need to get what it is you're trying to learn. And he nails the tones of the songs. I mean, it sounds like the Strokes. Very, very good videos. Again, that's like a video format. I thought in terms of tutorials, like just straight, here's the chord changes that I don't talk at all. I don't name what the chords are. I have maybe stuff up here on the screen like these folks do. So you can just get to what it is you're trying to learn and not listen to me blather like you are right now. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of Strokes resources out there on YouTube, so that's great. Radiohead channels. Those I don't know as many of. There's definitely the channel called Warren Music. Warren is another one who he not only will teach you how to play the song, he'll explain some of the music theory, I think, in it. And he does teach music theory in general. I think if you want those resources, he actually has a website, I think, that you pay a fee for to learn from. But yeah, he's got a lot of videos up already of him covering Radiohead tunes and not I'm trying to think if they're tutorials or they're just performances. I can't really remember, but he knows what he's doing and it's really good. There's another channel that I guess only emerged maybe a year or so ago. It's called Dave Doing Guitar. All the words are in capital letters. Not all the words, but the first letter of each word is capitalized. He looked like he had some good tutorials. Those looked especially good. He films it where the guitar is up front. I think he does kind of explain each part. Um, so there is a talking through of things. There was a particular song from a record that I had heard. But to actually see the guitar part happening was really interesting for me. It was something I don't think where I sit as a guitarist I would figure out. It would definitely be something where I would have at least had to buy a songbook or the video resources like Dave is producing to get anywhere near playing those songs correctly. If I want to cover them the way Radiohead did. Um, so But yeah, that's about all the channels I have listed for now, and I'm sure there'll be a part three at some point for future resources. Yeah. So check those out.